Whether you work from home or you don't work from home, or you work from an office, whether you're self-employed or you're employed by an organization or a person, this video is going to help you. If you're intending to organize your adulting life, a very complete person, you have your spiritual aspect of your life, your physical aspect of your life, your academics or career, financial goals, your social goals with people. This is my journal. I forgot the intro. What's up, 1 billion gang? It's Divine and welcome to Divine's Journal. This is your first time here. Hi. Hi. Thank you so much for stopping by. By the end of this video, it will definitely be worth your time. I've been working from home since like March, April-ish. I'll just say I've been working from home most of my life. I've been working by myself. Even though what I consider work now is just a side hustle, so I don't really call it work, but now I'm trying to be intentional because I actually want it to be work, even though I still want it to just be a side hustle. I've been working from home. The thing about working from home is that you have to be very disciplined compared to when you are in an organization and you're with your employer and your employer gives you instructions, or you're in a building with other colleagues. You're working by yourself. If you live alone, you are by yourself. So if you don't have the discipline or the motivation, then you can't practically deliver on the work you're trying to work on. That being said, these are tips, and like all the mantra I want you to start working by. I've started working on it. Usually I'll tell you to get your journal, but I want you to focus on the video. You could play the video in the background while you're doing your laundry or doing something, walking down if you're exercising. I want you to focus on what I'm about to say, because these things are going to like stick with you in everything that you want to do. Whether it's your business, academics, this is going to stick with you. So the first point, find your drive and avoid distraction. Drive/distraction. Remember, we have 3 points. Don't worry, you're going to remember everything by the end of the video. You have 24 hours in a day. I'm telling you, I live with my parents. Compared to most people that are doing this lifestyle vlogging thing or journaling thing, they live by themselves. They are introverts. Like, I'm not even an introvert. I have solitude. I'm not saying I don't, like, my family give me time for myself, but I believe whether you are living alone or you're not, your life is intertwined with other people's lives. And because of your life is intertwined with other people's lives, there are distractions everywhere and every day. Find what is distracting you from achieving what you want to achieve, whether it's your academics or whatever, or your fitness or whatever it is. Find what is distracting you and note it down. This is where you can get your journal. Find what is distracting you and note it down. So just note down your distractions and pause the video if you want to. Now, your distractions are now your drive. So people want their drives to be the end goal, but no, your distraction is what is your drive. So for example, let me use myself. I really want to wake up early in the morning, not because of I want to wake up early. I've come to terms that waking up early doesn't necessarily determine that you are going to achieve a lot that day. But the reason why I want to wake up early is because of I have a lot to do, and 24 hours are not even necessarily enough for what I want to do. And because of I live with my parents and my siblings, once they are awake, because my parents wake up early, but once everybody is awake, I tend to have a lot of distractions because everybody is awake. I have more people to communicate with. Like, it just becomes more busy. It becomes busier. That's why people are always advocating for you to wake up early. Less people to interact with, the less busier it will be. It's just like coming online on WhatsApp when you don't chat with anybody, but everybody just send you messages and you are not interested. That is how it is for me. So that is why I want to wake up, to avoid the distraction of not being able to communicate with people properly, because now I'm still trying to focus on what I'm doing, but I'm still trying to communicate with them. So there's not going to be a balance. So instead, I want to wake up early, at least before them, so at least I can achieve a little before they wake up, and to also improve my relationship, and I can have more listening ears to what they want to do or what they want to say, and I can also focus on my work. You grab what I mean? So my distraction is my drive. So whatever it is, whether it is you want to work out and you feel you don't have time, you are focusing on what everybody is doing instead of yourself, and everybody is wired differently. Focus on your, like I said, I am not somebody that, if I say I want to do a vlog, I'm not somebody that is living alone. So focus on your own system. So who are you? What is around you? What's your own environment? Let's say you want to work out and you say you don't have time. You are about to go to bed, or you just woke up in the morning. When you are doing your house chores, try doing little exercises. If it is on YouTube, try doing 5 minutes exercise, 5 minutes stretches. Make your distraction your drive. Like, make your distraction motivate you. I hope you get it, and I hope you start implementing that. So whether I'm waking up early, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to avoid distractions. So what are your distractions? State them down so you can walk your way through it. System and your time. This is very important because that is what you have as a person. The first thing you were blessed with when you came into this earth is your time. You don't have any resource as valuable as your time. Time is more valuable than anything you think of that you have, anything, any net worth of what you have. Your time is more valuable than any commodity. The time that you have, you want to spend it wisely. You're spending time, whether it's on the people that you love, your goals that you set for yourself or for God, whatever it is that you have personally that you want to do with your time, you are spending it. Like where I'm spending my time recording this video right now when I could be sleeping. At the beginning of this year, I created a timetable. Just like when in primary school or high school, you had your timetable 9 to 2 p.m. You have classes by this time. You have this period from this period. I created a timetable when I started working at home. That this is what I'm going to stick by. This is the time I want to use it. This time I want to. But you know what? That system failed, and there's no problem. You keep on refreshing your systems because you are a human being and your life changes. Like, I'm 23 right now. There was a time I was 19 when I was doing this YouTube thing. I turned 20. You are developing, so with time you can change. Understand that your system goes with your time, and you might think that you don't have a routine, but you actually do, and you're not taking note of it. You might not wake up every time the same time every day, but you wake up the same way, you go to bed the same way, you eat the same way, and it keeps on piling up and building up on each other. So why not take control of it? Because you have it, you are the owner of it, and you possess it. So that is what you should do with your structure. And for me, what I'm working on my time and structuring is focusing on the time I have ahead of me than the time I have spent. We have 24 hours in a day. If I have spent 11 hours out of 24 hours, is 11 a.m. I'm not focusing on the 11 hours I have spent. I'm focusing on the 13 hours left for me to spend in the day, and how I'm going to spend the 13 hours to maximize most of what I want to achieve in the day. So focus on what is ahead of you with your structure and your time than what you have spent and you can't get back. I don't know whether Michelle is going to watch this video, but I want to give a big shout out to her because she walked up to me and she showed me a journal on how she has been watching this YouTube channel. Sometimes when I make videos on this channel, I feel like I'm the only person that watches, because I don't even think my dad and my mom know I have a second channel. I know that it's going to help somebody out there, and the most important thing for me when I'm making these videos is to help myself, because every content I'm pushing out on this channel is something I am working on myself currently, which I hope works for you. So big shout out to Michelle. I am rooting for you. What's the first thing? Your desire versus distractions, your structure and your time. This is also very important, and you can't even miss it. Like, it's not complete without it. The three things are not complete without it. Trinity. Every part of it is important. Like, there is nothing that is higher than any other. Like, everything is important. They go hand in hand. And last thing is to rest and reset. When I say rest, I know what you're thinking of is just sleep. Rest doesn't necessarily have to be sleep. You are like, for me that I'm using social media, I'm working on social media, especially short form content. If you're constantly drained and overstimulated and overwhelmed by information you are getting in, even if you are not on social media, even if it's just working on a desk, you're working on decks from 9 to 2 and you don't have any break time, you are stimulated. Like, I know I see all these guys on YouTube that study for 12 hours. Even if you study for 12 hours and you don't rest after 12 hours, guy, you are going to burn out. You're not just going to burn out, you're going to slump. So you need rest and you need to reset. Resetting is different from resting. That's why I say they go hand in hand. Resetting is refreshing. Just like if you have YouTube, if you open YouTube, right, and you're playing your YouTube videos, and you pause your YouTube video or the video you're watching, that is rest. You pause it to take a break. That is what rest is. When you click on that refresh button on YouTube, that is reloading again and gaining fresh recommendations, fresh ideas. That is what refreshing and resetting is. And for resetting, what I feel like everybody always says this phrase is to go and touch grass. Going outside, like because of you are working from home, you're constantly inside the house, or if you're working at your desk or your office, you're inside, you're sitting down for a very long time. Or if you're not sitting down, you have been moving up and down for a very long time. Try your best to go to another environment, like just switch to another. It could be going to the restroom, looking in the mirror for 5 minutes. It could be trekking up and coming down. It could be going down the staircase. It could be just change your environment because you're already stimulated from the current environment you are in. So that's one thing I'm working on personally. Read a book or to read lines of something that is physical, not on your laptop or phone. Very important. Another thing is to journal. Still working on journal. Don't worry. Journal. Write your thoughts out. You've been stimulated from a lot of things. Get pen or pencil, paper. Write all the things that are cluttered and clustered in your head. And if there's nothing in your head, write a story. Write your story of how your day went so far, what you want to do, what you have done. Reset, refresh is going to help you with whatever you are doing. You will feel more balanced and less overwhelmed. You are less likely to get into a slump, rot, or burnout because you have reset yourself. It's just like having a memory card, and the memory card is so full, and I reset the memory card, I format it. You can imagine how that memory card has more space now, and it can gain more information and fresh ideas. That's how you want to reset. I'm not saying that you are going to dump your previous ideas. No, you'll begin to have a clearer picture now that you have reset. You begin to get better understanding of what you are doing because you have reset yourself. At the long run, you're more happy. That is the goal, to be happy. I really hope you are happy with working from home or working at your job, whatever you are doing, or if you are in school. And if you are not happy, find happiness in what you are doing because only you has control over your happiness, and don't let the devil steal it from you. Make sure that you like this video physically. Save this next video that YouTube is recommending to watch it later. Bye.